Hey, welcome back. It's a lot to be thankful for. So, in the midst of being thankful for all that God's given us, one of those awesome things this time of year that He blesses us with is leftovers. So, we're going to do something with our leftovers, and we're going to make some biscuits. But this is a smoked turkey and smoked dressing, smoked turkey, cornbread dressing, and this is something that, well, it's mostly new to me. But we've made biscuits before, and we're going to try something a little different. So we're going to start out with almost 2 cups because we have this cornbread dressing here that's going to add a little bit more flour, sort of, to the mix. And then we're going to add some, not a whole lot, but we are going to add some shortening, and we'll mix this in here pretty good, but not especially overworked or anything, because it'll all get mixed in once we start adding everything else. Now, I'm not really sure how much cornbread dressing, but I like cornbread dressing, and we have some gravy. So even if it might turn out a little dry, it's okay because we have some gravy. And we're going to put these in coarse pieces, but the darker pieces I just like to eat because it's really good. And once I start mixing this up, you'll see that once it starts mixing up, these are going to come to pieces. And like I said, I'm not really sure how much I'm putting in here, but I want to make sure that it's enough to say, hey, these biscuits have smoked turkey and dressing. So I really want to be able to taste, the turkey, and the biscuit is just going to hold it all together, kind of like a chicken pie. Is you have a lot of chicken in it because that's why it'll just be a chicken pie. This is going to be a smoked turkey and cornbread dressing biscuits, and we're gonna have the gravy. We have some cranberries. So while these are cooking, I'm gonna make something with the cornbread dressing. So give this a little look. Okay, let's see how it looks. That looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna put most of this in here. That right there. If you want to see about how much this is, it's going to be about a cup. So we have almost 2 cups of flour. We have almost a cup of, I'm just going to have to use my hands to get a lot of this, get it crumbled in. There we go. Look at that. I don't want to make it like too crumbled in because as it cooks, a lot of the spices from the cornbread dressing, like the sage and the celery and those kind of things, are going to come through. So you can see it's pretty lumpy. Now I'll rinse my hands off a little bit and get the milk. Just as a note of reference, I do this a lot when I'm making biscuits. I have a tendency not to rinse my hands off much, and I leave flour on, and sometimes I forget to. Okay, I'll show you how much milk. We're going to start out with almost a cup of milk. Okay, that's where we're going to start. But I'm going to leave the milk out just in case. But anyway, sometimes when I'm making biscuits, I left that. Wow, no wonder that my spoon got hot. Goodness gracious. Wow. Oh, man. Okay, it's cool. It's cooled off a little more now. All right. We want these to be, I'm going to put just a tad more milk because we're going to put these out on the countertop. We're going to put them out on the countertop and pat them out. So I put almost a quarter cup more milk in it. So maybe just a little over a cup of milk. And when we put these out on the countertop, it'll be fine. All right. I don't want to overwork it, but I want to work it enough to turn it. I want to turn it over a couple of times before I see what it looks like to start cutting them out. It's almost starting to stick to the countertop. All right. And my oven is already on. Wow. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, there we go. These might cut out pretty nice. And if you have the cornbread dressing that's on the bottom or a piece of chicken that's on the bottom, it's going to be okay because the turkey still has a little bit of fat in it, and the dressing has a little bit of fat. We put some shortening in it, and we're cooking on a stone, so don't worry, it's not gonna stick. Wow, we're making big biscuits. These are like dinner time biscuits. All right, we might be able to get 3 more. 1 or 4 more. Oh my goodness. Remember the last time we made biscuits and we froze some, like from the first episode, we made 10 biscuits. And with the extra that we had from the cornbread dressing, looks like we're gonna have a dozen. So that'll be nice. We'll have leftovers, that's kind of nice. All right. So the oven is on. It's ready to go on 350. Like I said earlier, if in other episodes, depending on how your oven cooks, you can cook them on 350 or 375. However you make your best biscuits, use that temperature and that time frame. Always check. I'm going to put these in the oven. I'm going to check them and see they're still moist. Okay, there we go. I can see you now. Welcome back. However yours cooks, set your timer and then come back. I'll probably come back and check these in about 10 minutes, making sure they're rise. And in the meantime, just as before, we have enough time to clean up our mess, and I'm going to make a better sauce with the cranberry sauce so we can put that over the biscuits, and then with the gravy, and hopefully it's going to be delicious. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. Okay, well, welcome back. I believe that we're going to turn this oven off, and we're going to get these biscuits out of the oven. Whew-wee. Oh man, they smell good. All right, so they look a lot like the dressing. They kind of spread out a little bit and crack some, but let's just see what. Whew, they're hot. Remember, I just took them out of the oven. What am I thinking? Whew. Oh, okay. And see, there's some of the smoked turkey. Ooh, that's hot. Open it up, man. Look at that. Oh, it smells so good. So what I did, you notice when we started, we had smoked turkey and we had some cornbread dressing, and we had some of that cranberry sauce. So what I did with the cranberry sauce, and it wasn't just like the dump out and slice cranberry sauce. It was a little more heftier than that. It was really good. But to kind of jazz it up a little bit, I use last year we had someone give us some kumquats, and I wanted to try my hand at like marmalade, and I made some marmalade, but I didn't use oranges. I used kumquats. So what I did is I made a puree out of. Look at this. So I made a puree out of the cranberry sauce and the kumquats. So what I'm going to do, I want to put some gravy, because we would put gravy over. We'd put gravy over our dressing, and I'm going to put some of this on just one of these, and we'll see. Boy, it really smells good. So we'll try some that has a little taste of all of it. Oh, that's like comfort food. If I needed something to do with leftover dressing, that's really good. Let's see what it'd be like with just a taste of, because I know a lot of people, you don't like cranberry sauce, but if you jazz it up a little bit, it really does have a good taste. Wow, I could have that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's really good. I would recommend that. And on top of, just for the fun of it, I'm going to go ahead and fix my plate with 2 biscuits. And we had a friend give us some yummy eggplant. So this is probably not something that you would have left over from your Thanksgiving or Christmas meal, but I coated it and stuck it in the oven for eggplant. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. I highly recommend, if you have leftover dressing or stuffing, but it works better with cornbread dressing because there's a lot more, I don't know, there's just a lot more flavors, and it's a little moister. And when it incorporates with a smoked turkey, I guess you could probably dice up your ham or any other kind of meat that you have for Thanksgiving. I'm not sure how I would do with a sliced steak, because you wouldn't want to mess up a good steak putting it in. Well, I don't know. Steak and eggs and biscuits, that'd probably work too, for another time. But anyway, I highly recommend this. So much so, this is going to be my dinner. Can't wait to show you what's going to be happening throughout the holidays. We have some really neat ideas coming up. You're not going to want to miss. Thanks for joining us. You're missing out. This sure is good. Man.